with the tea. The tea from McDonald's. But let me tell y'all about AliExpress. I went online. I went onto my account because I had some hair in my shopping basket, and I noticed that it looked a little bit funny. So I was like, what is going on? And so I said, well, let me go to my orders. And with my orders, I purchased some hair some time ago from a vendor called Rosa something. I'll link all of that down in the description box. But it was like the hair was no longer available, nor the vendor. So I went looking again at some more hair that was in my shopping cart, and it said the same thing. So I was like, okay, AliExpress, what are you all doing now? So after doing a little bit of investigating, AliExpress, looks like they got rid of a lot of vendors who had a lot of major complaints with the hair that they were sending out to their customers. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, these buyers, I'm glad AliExpress did that, because I have purchased hair from numerous companies, and the hair was just, excuse me, my little bosses, the hair was just trash. And I, wrote them, and I told them, I was like, look, I spend my good money on something that you all were supposed to supply back to me as a buyer, a consumer, or whatever in your world of communications that you want to call it. And for your sellers to be sending out hair that's not as described is, really awful. Now, granted, the only good thing that does come out of AliExpress is you don't have to pay for shipping when you order a certain amount of hair. And they actually ship it either FedEx or UPS or, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of that other company. DHL. And I was like, oh, okay, that's the only good part about it. And the hair is affordable, but you get what you pay for. And what really was disturbing to me is AliExpress is like somewhat sending us consumers to go and buy from people locally who sells hair on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, but their prices are so marked up from what you would get on AliExpress. So I went back to AliExpress site, and I just, typed in something, and it popped up, and it was a whole new set of names. I was like, where did these people come from? And I started reading like some of the reviews, and I was like, okay, well, I know I haven't been on AliExpress site for quite some time. So since I haven't been on there for quite some time, I was like, maybe they have, people have been buying from them. And I was reading the reviews, and it looked like everybody on there had like 4.9 stars or 5.0 stars. And I was like, that is impossible. That is impossible. Because if in the past from dealing with AliExpress that you were getting hair that was not supposed to be hair that you purchased and you didn't get the right kind, it's not open anymore. So how in the world can they come up with all of these great testimonies? I was like, these people probably got bad hair, and some may be, genuine, and some may be false, because some of the sellers will tell you, well, look, if you go on my site and say that I gave you good hair, I'll refund you your money, or I'll refund you half of your money. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to lie and say that your hair was good when your hair was trash. I said, so that's why I am happy about, buyer's remorse, when you can sit there and go back to AliExpress and say, like, look, that seller sold me some terrible hair, and you got to take pictures and videos of everything for them to examine. Hair, black hair with tons of gray hair, tons of red tones. Okay, what are the red tones? Are the red tones not good quality hair? I don't know. But I know for me, it was not. Now, the hair that just was installed in Alexis's head, the frontal was never used, but the hair is the second time that she used it. And I did get that from a good vendor on AliExpress. And I'll also leave that down in the description box. But it is just amazing how it has all changed. And now everybody is doing tutorials on these new companies. And I'm like, wow, this is absolutely interesting. So I'm going to, probably get kicked in the butt again, but I'm going to go and I'm going to order another set of bundles from AliExpress, just to see if what they say is true, that they got better vendors and the vendors have good quality hair. And if some of the old vendors, like I forgot if I even looked up Eunice Hair, Ali Pearl, I ordered from them a lot, Ali Pearl. When I clicked on the one that was in my description box, it was gone. And how you have to buy your bundles, there's no more bundle deals. You have to buy each bundle separately. Or, like they was like, you have to click how many you want. It's no more bundle deals. And I was like, that's awful. Why would you even do that? Because that's where a lot of people were saving their money. So I looked up some frontals that was on some of the sites. The frontals cost more than the hair. So by the time you purchase your frontal or your closure and your 3 or 4 bundles of hair, however you like the thickness of your hair, you're paying almost $300-400. Excuse me, y'all gotta drink some tea. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is something different again. And like for Christmas, I started buying my kids bundles of hair for Christmas gifts, since they are into, getting different styles. So now I have to go out and buy the hair to test it, to make sure that it's going to be suitable for them and not say, Ma, you bought some trashy hair. So I'm going to start doing reviews on hair from AliExpress. Not a lot, but just a little bit. And I will be using my own money to do this. And for example, the reason why I have this bonnet on my head is because I'm getting ready to go and get an install from the hair that I received from AliExpress. And I'm in the car, so I can take it off and let y'all see. This is my hair. It is a mess, as you can see. Oh, I look like the Joker. But I'll put my bonnet back on once I get to, I'm sure once I get off of 66, I will be in a little bit of traffic on 95, because my appointment is not until 12. And I would have been a little bit more ahead of myself, but of course, Alexis didn't put my keys where they belong. So I had to search the house for 30 minutes looking for the keys. But I'm interested to see what is going to become of this hair that I purchased. And I really wanted to dye the hair to tone it down a little bit. But of course I was lazy and I was in just so much pain, I was not able to do so. So I'm just going to go ahead and rock it the way that it is. I do know that the closure is, I believe it was 14 or 16 inches. The hair is 18, 20. And of course I'm going to get it cut. I have this nice sleek little cut that I saw this morning when I woke up, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. So I decided if I'm awake, I might as well do something. And that's the something I did. Research some hair. styles that I wanted, that I think that was appropriate for me. Look at this traffic. Oh my gosh. I tell you, you never know what Route 66 is going to look like. And it's not enough people in my car when I get on 95, if that's backed up as well, to get in the Hoove lane, because I don't have enough people in the car. It's just me. So I'll just have to deal with that. But I'm going to come back to you all in a few to talk about and show you the hair and that I received that's going to be installed into my head. So I'll see you all in a few.